Hello, my love, and welcome to the channel. I am Kay, an astrologer, numerologist, Reiki master, and spiritual witch here on YouTube. Listen, if you've been attracted to this video, this is confirmation that what's in it is for you. There is a message here for you to receive. And if you love astrology as much as I do, check out my moon phase planner for 2023. There are free astrology resources, a road opener ritual, and many different types of lists and interesting things that you can use to plan your week alongside knowing exactly what phase and what sign the moon is in. Check out the description box, the link is below. Let's get into your video. Hello Leo, and welcome back to the channel where I speak to you about things spiritually uplifting and astrology. So today I'm going to give you your astrology forecast for the first 2 weeks of May, from the 1st to the 15th, and to give you an overview and let you know what's going on before we get into detail. On the 1st of May, when we have Pluto go into retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, this is going to largely impact your commitments, your partnerships, serious relationships if you are in one, and maybe even business ideas and deals that you are currently working with. And this is going to be around your 7th house, which is here on the screen where the yellow arrow is. On the 5th of May, when we have the full moon lunar eclipse, this will be in the sign of Scorpio. And for you, this will largely impact your home life, your family, and what it is that you call secure in life, or the security that you are seeking in life at the moment. And this is here by the red arrow on the screen. By the 7th of May, when we have Venus move into the sign of Cancer, for you, this could release some setbacks that you may personally be holding on to or experiencing in your life. So anywhere where you felt held back or you're not making any progress, Venus could really give you some support with this. And this will be in your 12th house, which is here by the blue arrow on the screen. On the 15th of May, when we have Mercury turn direct in the sign of Taurus at 5 degrees, this is where your career and your overall life direction could really pick up. And this is because he will be turning direct in this part of your life. So this is where the green arrow is on the screen. So stay with me. Let's look at this in detail and see what this means for Leo. So on the 1st of May then, as mentioned, you are going to have this transit of Pluto turning retrograde in your area of life, which is largely to do with serious commitments, business partners, romance, and marriage if you are married or if you are seeking a marriage partner. Now, this is here on the screen by the yellow arrow. This is your 7th house. What's going to happen is for you between May and October, these parts of your life could really, really transform. And this is because Pluto will be in retrograde in this area. So generally speaking, between May and October, it's a good time for business opportunities to come to you, or to create them yourself, or to start a business if you have been thinking of this. And it's a good time for making contacts and making commitments to things that you want to progress with. Now, because this is a house of love as well, and the kind of love that we get here is our serious, long-term committed relationships, which does also include marriage as well. This part of your life could really be set to transform between May and October, while we have Pluto here transiting in this part of your chart. And how this transforms, how this part of your life transforms, could largely be down to you. If you take control and think about what way you would like to transform this part of your life, whether it be you'd like to call in a serious committed relationship, or you'd like to focus in a certain way on a current serious committed relationship that you're in, this is a good time for that between May and October 2023. Now, the sign that Pluto is doing his retrograde under is also key, because this is the sign of Aquarius. And Aquarius is the messenger of the zodiac. It is a sign that thinks about the future and is very dynamic. Use the Aquarius energy and think about the future. Be dynamic with these parts of your life and think about where you would like it to go, because clearly you have Pluto helping you here to make this transition. Now, you could have a touch of luck with your career and direction also when Pluto finally makes this transit and he goes into retrograde. And this is because the path of fortune, which is here on the screen circled in blue, this is what brings us luck and fortune, obviously, and he will be under the sign of Taurus, and he will be focused on your house of career and direction. So on the screen here where we've got the blue arrow, the path of fortune will be up here. So again, it's a good time, generally speaking, for Leo, for your career, your future, your business, and the long-term serious committed relationships that you want to have in your life, or even one that you currently have in your life now. If you've got an idea for your career, if you've got something you want to do, go for it while we have this transit. And he has this wonderful, lovely energy. So on the 5th of May, this is when we're going to have the full moon lunar eclipse. And this is going to be at around 5:34 p.m. GMT. This is my local time. It could be the same day for you or the day before, depending where you are in the world. So here on the screen, we've got the moon circled in red, and opposite her, we've got the sun circled in yellow, giving us the full moon. This full moon energy is about some kind of release. The universe is asking us all to release and let go of something. And what this will be dependent on where this falls for a particular zodiac sign. Now for Leo, this seems to be around your home life and your family life, your 4th house. So where the moon is circled here in red on the screen, she's going to drop down to where the red arrow is, and she is going to be focused here. The message here, Leo, is ask yourself what has been impacting on your home life, your family life, your foundations, and whatever it is that you call secure in life. And if there's anything you need to release and let go, this full moon could be the time to do it, because it looks as though the universe may wish to bless you with some new energy here to kind of release anything that's been blocking you and bring something in new for you. There could also be a decision that needs to be made with your work life and your home life balance, what I'm seeing around this full moon for some Leos as well. And this is because the planet Uranus, which is here circled in blue on the screen, he will move and he will be over where the blue arrow is for you and opposite where the moon will be during the full moon. So this planet is a planet that brings unexpected changes. This is a planet that forces us to make decisions and to act, and it's a planet that causes a foundation to crumble or something to crumble and basically something new to be built again. Now, when planets or energies are in opposition, like the moon and Uranus will be, this causes harsh tension. And for you, Leo, it is around your career or your direction or where it is you're going in life, and your home life, your 4th house, your 10th and your 4th house. So this is why I feel for some of you, work-life balance could be key around the full moon. And some of you may need to consider how you're going to balance these two areas of your life in a bit more of a helpful way that is more helpful to you, so you can achieve what you wish to achieve in your career, but you can still also be secure with your home life, your family, and you have time for those people who are close to you in that part of your life. So on the 7th of May, this is when we're going to have Venus move into the sign of Cancer. And for you, Leo, it looks as though she could be offering you a lot of support with areas that you feel set back with, or areas that you feel that you haven't made much progress with in your life. This is because where she is circled on the screen here in red, she's going to move over to the blue arrow, and this is going to be your 12th house of life. Now, your 12th house is what mainly deals with, as you've guessed, setbacks, things that are hidden from us, things that we want deep down that maybe we don't show to other people. It's also the area of life that deals with our mental well-being, hospitals, large institutions. It is law enforcement. And it's also a part of life that deals with spirit communication and receiving downloads and stuff like this. So where you have Venus here, there are a number of ways that her energy could actually impact this part of your life. But firstly, I want to focus on where you feel held back. Venus is currently under Cancer, and Cancer is the sign of care and nurture. So what she could be bringing here to you for this part of your life is her care, nurture and support with you moving through areas of your life or things, situations, people, places and things, however it resonates for you, that could possibly have been holding you back. This could be things from the recent past, this could be anything currently. It will depend on how it resonates for you. The second thing with Venus's energy in this part of your life is about self-care. It highlights to me that this is quite important for Leo at the moment, especially in terms of your mental well-being, because of the sign she's under, of course, Cancer, care, nurture, support, but also the part of life that your 12th house covers. So where the blue arrow is here and where Venus, who's circled in red, will be here, this is, care for your own mental well-being, self-care and self-love as well. This is very important when she makes this transit. So this full moon week, as she's making this transit during that time, it could be a really good time for you, Leo, to set aside a few minutes just to focus on your mental well-being and where you are at mentally with things in your life, especially with anything that is holding you back. Venus here can also bring up hidden love feelings, and this could resonate two ways. Obviously, this could be you. Your hidden love feelings for someone could surface, and it could be an indication from the universe it's time to do something about this, and let the other person know. Or it could resonate the other way, where someone who has hidden love feelings for you, it could, that their energy could come to you and that could come to surface as well. So there are a couple of messages with Venus here in this part of your chart, and I really do hope that something here is helpful to you, because it is quite a sensitive area of life, the 12th house. It really is when you look at an astrology chart, and having Venus's support here because of what she brings, which is love, money, art and beauty and support, is a nice energy to have here. But at the same time, it can cause hidden feelings or real hidden feelings of how people feel to come to light. Now she's going to form a really nice sextile to the planet Jupiter while she's here as well, which is circled in green, and he will move over to where the green astrofix is on your chart at the top here. And what this could indicate for you, Leo, is that it's a really good time for any studies that you want to do, if you wish to travel, or if you wish to create or gain some kind of new experience in your life, because Jupiter will be sat in your 9th house, which is the area of travel, long distance travel, studying, and also where and how we have new experiences in life. It's to do with situations, people, places, and things that are foreign or new to us. So something could be due to you with some kind of experience around this, something new could come to you. This could happen once she makes this transit and she makes that positive sextile to the planet Jupiter. So moving forward, Leo, when we get to the 15th of May, this is when we're going to finally have Mercury, which has been in retrograde, turn direct at 5 degrees of the sign of Taurus. This will be around 3 p.m. GMT time, my local time. It may be the same day for you or the day before, depending where you are. He is here circled in red on the screen, and he is going to be up where the green arrow is in your 10th house of career and direction. And this screams to me that it's a green light for Leo to think about your career, what it is you want to do here, and where you are going with your general life direction. And this is because Mercury is the planet of thoughts, travel, IT, and he's about communication. So what have you been thinking of late, Leo, when it comes to your career or even your life direction? Because you have a green light here once he turns direct to really move forward with this and go back to your thoughts that you may have had. It's a great time for any interviews that you may have as well, or to present yourself in any way to situations, people, places, and things that could be to do with your career and direction. Now, because this is a planet that thinks that is concentrated largely on our thoughts and communication, and he is turning direct under the sign of Taurus, which is the sign that builds things, likes the long term and a solid foundation, it's a good time to build on any ideas that you've had, to build on anything that you've been thinking about, wishing for, or maybe even having communication or in discussion or talks with about other people to do with your career and your direction for the long term. There could be some balance coming into your life as well, because when this transit happens and Mercury turns direct, he will form a sextile to Saturn and Venus, which could bring balance to both your 8th and 12th houses. So on the screen, we've got Saturn here up on the left hand side by the black astrofix in yellow. Down the bottom, we've got Venus by the black astrofix in purple. Now, we've got a masculine and feminine energy here. We've got one that likes to withdraw, bring life lessons, and one that likes to often sometimes create tension, which is Saturn. And you've got the female energy and the feminine vibe of Venus, which likes to give, bring support, and she doesn't like to withdraw at all. She likes to give. So when you have two contrasting energies like this, but in a positive sextile to each other, they're creating positive energy. This brings a balance. Saturn, who will be in your 8th house, which is largely to do with your area of life of transformation, death and rebirth, It's also the house of separation, and it's a financial house as well. So this deals with money that you may share with other people, inheritance, debts, taxes, things that you pay out for, your bills. It's money that is yours but not 100% yours, because you have to give it to someone else or share it. So there could be some financial balance for you around your debts or anything that you need to pay out for if you've had a lot of outgoings of late. And with Venus focusing on your 12th house, which we spoke about earlier on, and this area of life to do with, what's hidden and what it is that you really desire, or where you've been held back in life. If you have had any financial setbacks, this positive aspect between these two planets, and obviously their interaction with Mercury in your career, could bring a balance around, your money, what it is that you hope for, what it is that you haven't been able to do because you've been financially restricted. And maybe even this could be linked to your career, maybe because you are not earning enough, or maybe because you need to go in a new direction with your career. So there could be a lot of balance around this for you as well. So that sounds really, really positive, and I hope this resonates for as many of you as possible who need that financial balance, and anything to do with your career. So if you love astrology as much as I do, Leo, then why not check out the 2023 Moon Phase Planner? The link is in the description box below. Thank you for those of you who have left positive reviews on Amazon. Thank you so much. And if you are new here, then why not subscribe? I would love to see you here again and give you another reading. And if you are someone who is returning, then thank you so much. So I hope the first 2 weeks of the month goes really well for you, Leo. My only intention was to give a message to whatever Leo may need it. Please do give a video a like, and I will see you shortly when I upload the end of May 2023 astrology for the sign of Leo. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next video. So have a wonderful start to the month.